Repeats. Ready, go!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great! Jump! Great! Let's go on. Repeats. Ready, go!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great! Jump! Great! Let's go on. Repeats. Ready, go!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great! Jump! Great! Let's go on. Repeats. Ready, go!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great! Jump! Repeats. Ready? Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great. Jump. Great. Let's go on. Repeats. Ready? Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great. Let's go on. Punch.
Hello, 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 chatters. Are you all getting a comfy workout in? I hope so. I'll be ready in a minute or two. Keep punching, keep punching.
Great job. Let's do harder. Oh. Perfect. Last round. Touchdown.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
This weekend on Long Island, I was watching TV.
I'll be there 9/22.
Is it on Long Island or in Long
I think
Island?
they say on Long Island.
Because I said in Long Island on the Patreon,
Well, it
and
was
people got
incorrect.
mad at me.
That's probably what
I believe it's on.
we were watching this show on TLC. It's called 90 Day Fiance. It's like where people get engaged to
Yeah, an infant, a
people
90-day
from-
old. A little Asia Argento reality show.
They get
Take her to the
engaged
boy
How fucking
cave.
fucked up is it that Anthony Bourdain killed himself because his wife was cheating on him with a baby?
That is really fucked
Baby,
up.
please get that
Rockstar chef.
baby out of your pussy. that's my what's his name? Bourdain. It's
Anyway,
basically Obama.
They're about people finding like
I'm Anthony Bourdain.
I'm Anthony
I'm
Bourdain,
gay,
and I'm
also Ryan
I'm
Shuck.
gay, and I'm Ryan Shuck.
So anyway, so
yes.
they find like people online or whatever, and they fall in love with them, and they bring them to the States, and then in order to get a green card, you have to get married within 90 days. So a lot of them are just like, you know, horny, like middle-aged men, like there was
Paying
one-
like Asian women.
They're like, yeah, like
in
I like
Cambodia?
Filipino style women. Like I've been married 4 times, but they have the best feet, you know, like those kind of guys. There was one guy that was clearly getting catfished by a Colombian
Hell
man
yeah.
who was just sending him
Awesome.
nudes from some random woman. She had
Awesome.
like different
How about
tattoos and
instead of
different
Filipino,
pictures.
it's Filipino, and it's a sounding community.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's good too.
Just
Yeah.
the Asian people, they're like, yeah, I love to get will you shove a pencil on my dick hole?
Yeah, that.
I'm Filipino.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
actually Korean.
I
but-
love, no, I love wearing sandals and having a pencil shoved in my dick hole. It's Filipino.
That's Filipino.
He's got a name like Juan Sanchez.
Yeah, I love that.
So
I
there's
love when
this-
they have Sanchez.
There's this massively
All right, how are we today, everybody? What have we got on the agenda today? Did Justical go live? Are you all happy, safe, and comfy? Is everyone having a good time? I hope so. Hope so. Did you all enjoy your warm up?
Repeat. Ready? Go.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Let's go! Let's go! Chop it! Chop it! Chop it! Chris Splitter stream. We're winning.
Great. Let's go on. Punch.
That's right. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. You need to breathe, chat. Duckman, Naruto, Goku, Rat, Dog, Man. Woo! 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 I'm punching. I'm punching. I'm punching. I'm clapping.
Great job.
I'm clapping.
Let's
Thank you.
do harder. Pull.
I'm not fat. I don't need anime. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. Let's go. Dog. Dog. Oh, we're pulling his food away. That's so
Perfect.
mean.
Last round. Punch down.
Gherkin. Gherkin. I'm committing.
Wait a
They got
minute.
me.
Who are you?
It was a psyop the whole time. This fucking video, yeah, people loving it. Hold on a second, I feel like this might have been made by Muslims. What a great transition into this bullshit where they're like, where Donald Trump is like, if you aren't with us against our enemies, you get death. Who are the enemies, good sir? Why are you trying to make everyone so upset? Part of it must be like automatic for him, but like partly it worries me that like you're trying to get some extra leverage, aren't you, Mr. Trump? Welcome in, Technomancer. Have you been unbanned from Justical's Discord yet? Are you able to go in there and post free crisp lettuce memes yet? My strongest and most blessed soldier. I was thinking about starting to do cult shit. Like, I might start just like being really emotionally abusive to everyone, but then be like, you know, name like certain people most powerful enforcers. How many bots are on X? Well, most people are bots. You just look at the numbers. You just look at the numbers. Ah, man, I'm leading a resolution in the Senate to reject Nick Fuentes and his white supremacist views. Anti-Semitism and white supremacy have grown, and disturbing currency doesn't even make sense. And white supremacy have growing and disturbing currency within the right. It doesn't even make sense in so many ways. Like, it's a growing and disturbance. It's growing and it's disturbing, because one is like a value principle, and one is like an emotional principle. I guess like the emotion has a value too, I guess, but I don't know. Have growing as well, like, man, your present participle is lacking. Silence, silence, dude. Go back home, you dirty Mexican. Now, I don't know if that's it, Nick, or her. I guess, it's a man said this? Sorry, I've just started to think that it's only women on Twitter. Not only is it all robots, it's robots and women. Maybe it's because there are more robots. The women are feeling more at ease, you know? Because, like, you'll see women give, like, humorless takes. You'll see, like, you'll see a man absolutely like fumble the bag and be like, oh man, you've got a degree, will get back in the kitchen, and then a woman will be like, "Oh, he misspoke," and it's like, "Yeah, I don't agree with that guy, but like, oh, just go to it, just go to it, just go to it." He's sitting at his computer. He's sitting at his computer. Forget Joe Rogan, the next pig podcast, bro, is in the Senate. Ted Cruz may see a new path to the White House in changing today's political media ecosystem. Ted Cruz is not like a great speaker, and it is just so fucked. Having this triple view of his face, bro, with two just the demented looking cruisers. He's just Wojak himself, bro. He's literally just made a Wojak. Out of him, we're taking this straight to the AI. Make a Wojak out of this. What's on the agenda today? Well now, my business cohorts. Welcome to the Senate. The kill room. Welcome to the action table. The war room. What is on the war room agenda? Alright, while that's getting to work. I was watching some of the Jolly Heretic this morning, and he cooked. He cooked. Now, getting a degree. I agree with him. I agree with him. It sucks to see so many pathetic losers get so angry at her for doing this. But that doesn't alleviate her from the responsibility of being like a kind and normal person. She's a fucking narcissistic, insecure, like, sociopath, but just bragging about it so fucking hard in a public platform. It's so rude. Not fucking normal. Normal people, when they see this kind of behavior, should be like, you're a weird, insecure freak, you know? When you're like sitting at your kid's soccer game and the person next to you is just like humble bragging, like, "Oh man, I just got my PhD recently, and like, thank God that I have my house cleaner on board, otherwise I don't know what I would do." We all know that you didn't need to like drop that little complaint or that little backhanded compliment about how grateful you are to have a house cleaner. We all know you're just bragging that you're like now wealthy and educated. It's a very cunty thing to do. And every normal person should know that, alright? Every fucking normal person should know exactly what's up. Fucking bitch. To then continue on and on and on, like drawing attention to the people who are upset is histrionic. Let's make sure I'm using that word right. It means like just like attention seeking, right? Yeah, excessive emotional attention seeking, very dramatic, making big posts about it. She's still going on about it today. You know, like I've been following it. Unfortunately, my Twitter timeline has just been filled with like men versus women wars all week. I've had to start telling it like, hey, I don't want to see these posts. But unfortunately also, those are some of the biggest posts on the platform at the moment. Are just men being pissed off with women. What's her name? I'll look it up. Now, like this histrionic attention-seeking behavior, probably one of the worst parts about it is people, mainly women, are saying like, what's wrong with like showing this off? What's wrong with having a little bit of pride in your work? Well, it's not a little bit of pride. It's something that, again, is traditionally held up to be like something to be looked down upon. A whole lot of pride. Pride cometh before the fall. I think is probably one of the most iconic statements of a great sin. It should be obvious that when you are publicly doing this, it's like walking up to a bunch of infertile women and being like, "Oh man, I just got news that I'm having a fat dicked baby boy. In fact, twins. I'm having twins. Tuh, tuh." You know? And then you're all upset that they're upset, you know? You didn't need to let those strangers know that you were bruh, I do wish I had a degree. I worked really, really hard to get my degree, you know? And due to a matter of circumstance, I don't have it. You know, so that sucks for me. And then even people like the Jolly Heretic, when he did go to the page, I think he says that he looked at it and was like, you know, you're being a little bit rude, but like, congratulations on your degree. And they just said to him, like, you're just jealous. But they're immediately creating an illusion of him to attack. Sorry, the comments immediately. It's like, this guy here just has no clue what's going on. Married with kids is way more impressive for a woman in 2025. And it's like, okay, dude, but we're just talking about this woman being kind of rude. Don't you see how that would be a similar problem for someone to go up and be like, I'm married with kids. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for hating that I'm married with kids. You're just jealous that I'm married with kids. Yes, I am. Why are you telling me about it? I'm already miserable and you're making me feel worse. And sorry, I'm not like complaining about myself here. I'm just saying that that is like how everyone should see that kind of behavior is. It's totally okay to go tell your parents or your friends or your family, hey, I got my degree. It's totally okay to be a little bit prideful there, because the glow of your success will shine upon them as something that they contributed to. As like a reflection of like, hey, this is my friend, this is my daughter, this is my mother, and like, you know, the people that I hang out with and influence, it feels good for me to know that like they're doing great, and that like maybe some of that was to do with me being there like as someone so close to them. So that's fine. Oh shit. Sorry, I just fully knocked off. I knocked my glass of lemon lime. It is over. Anyway, I'm super sick of seeing all of this men and women bullshit on my timeline. You know. It's been fucking brutal lately. You're right, Technomancer. She definitely would. Weirdly enough, well, I don't know if it's like it has to come from like some kind of insecurity, and that kind of insecurity I can only speculate upon. Like maybe she's counter-attacking tall poppy syndrome. Maybe she has the opposite, where she doesn't feel like she really deserves her position, which is partly true. Like, if you look at Maiko's Retail, it's like very fucking clear that this dude is like deeply insecure. He complains about not being able to get women because he's too smart, is his excuse. He doesn't actually do BJJ wrestling because he says that his black belt would make him too competent for it to be fair, so he refuses to actually show what he can do. Jesus. Big fool. Damn, Gabe looking healthy. There's a dude who lives near me who looks just like better Gabe. Although Gabe looks kind of wealthy. He's got that sort of groomed... You know when people like make money, they look better? Yeah. Sorry, that made me laugh immediately. This is what they took from you. This was the average female in 1992.
Yeah, I like to bend my knees a little more just to protect my lower back.
Yeah, this is
That's a good point. Bend the knees slightly, protects the back.
This is a woman with like
You can
perfect
also use a little
nutritional
more weight.
value
I
and
like
a
to pause
strict
just a little bit at the
health
extension,
regime. This is a
just to
1%er.
really squeeze that
Oh,
muscle.
I love that. And also flexing and locking out my
And I'm not saying
elbows.
1%er isn't better, I'm just
Overhand
saying
grip,
barely anyone
thumbs on the
manages to
finger.
have that level of aggressiveness.
Point is, I was admiring your beauty from sitting over there. I thought you were beautiful in it. I've drawn a picture of you. Just want to let you know that you can keep that one for safekeeping.
Thank you.
Have a splendid day.
Okay.
Show the picture. Is the necklace like a booby trap or no?
Point is,
Just a PSA that anyone can be stalking you at the airport. Bro, this is a guy taking the piss. There's no way he's like, you're beautiful in it. And then he just hits her with this. Gives it to her, you know? I think she'll really like this. I don't think she would have ever seen so. I think this is unique artwork that she ain't never seen nothing like. Bro, that is so funny. I'm a generation or two removed, but the notion that boomers owe Gen Z anything is pretty funny. I don't know if I'm gonna have to come up with like the idea. Sorry, I was watching the Frankenstein movie recently, and I got like caught up in a pretty big conversation, which I wish I had recorded with the people I watched it with, because like they were saying that like Frankenstein would have maybe this right to attack and kill his monster, because like wouldn't you feel like a god, like having brought this thing to life and yada yada yada. And I was like, well, you know, we can do cloning. We can, on top of like cloning, you could probably like clone and modify things, and you could do all kinds of like real life stuff to make a Frankenstein's monster. But like, it's on top of that, like Frankenstein is obviously already a freak. It's already really weird to be cutting up animals and like cutting up humans and stitching things together and blah blah blah. So he's already kind of like mentally challenged or deficient in some sort of like personality way. Okay, so these are like a few of our problems within this concept that we're like dealing with in our framework. Dude, this might actually require a little bit of paint. Maybe I shouldn't use paint, maybe I should use my art pad. All my chicken nuggies are 8 minutes until I need to go stir them in the oven. Quite nice, actually. I think I quite like chicken nuggies. What is this website that I'm on? I feel like I've just stumbled into like multiple.
Skater competing with a Russian skater.
The Watch Mojo ad channel. Dude, I just jammed a whole bunch of F1 to F10. Anyway, where are we? But basically, okay, just to break it down, we're trying to talk about the father-son relationship, but it could also be like the handing things down relationship. Because as much as you can say like, oh, well, Gen Z probably owes the boomers stuff, it's like, yep, I'm not saying that it's all one way. Sons definitely owe their fathers something, and fathers definitely owe their sons something, you know? Within nature, within reason, right? Obviously, real-life tangible events can happen. If your son is raping and pillaging everyone else in your family, just cut him off. I'm not saying this has to be like a blanket thing. Dude, I'm killing it on Twitter lately. I got 7 likes on this. And then I got 2 people getting all upset about it. Look at my notifications. Look at my notifications. Boom, 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 boom. This Dunadan. And look, I'm muting you because you have a serious problem. I sincerely hope you find faith in Jesus. And this is after they're like, you have homosexual tendencies. Rare, rare, rare. And I'm like, dude, stop having fantasies about me. Actually, it was after I was like, he was like, you're a closeted gay, and I'm like, I am just gay. I've been saying that the whole time, and making fun of them, like, what do you What part of Andrew's $250 course on how to debate did you pull these ones from? The one where you imagine me as someone I'm not, the one where you just ignore what I say, the one where you repeat what I just said back to me as if it's your own argument. I'm like, is that rule 5 or how far down the chain is that, buddy? And then we got this guy who's teaming up with that one. Unfortunately, when they both team up, you can't quite get like the same effect. And here's them last night, going on and on and on. I woke up to 15 things. And then we have another guy here called Blue Dog Geosh. This is a Destiny orbiter, I believe. Yeah, out of order DGG. You're probably mad right now. Sorry, I hadn't read that before. I did not realize. Well, no, I did. I did actually screenshot his shit and send it back to him at one point, didn't I? But look at how hard this guy goes. Look at it all. Look at it all. The plaintiff, but it says the plaintiff, and it says this because oh look, and apparently before that, even this guy here was still going at me. But yeah, this guy was. This is how this one started. This was my level of engagement. Was just this guy putting up, "Hey Grok, is Destiny a pedophile?" And I was like, "What an elevated tweeter! Amazing." So then I posted another AI being like, "Yeah, Destiny is a pedophile," and I was like, "AI, it's like going to battle." And then I was like, "Have you like read Destiny's own messages on this shit?" And he didn't really answer, and it went back and forth. But it just gets to that point. I'm like I asked him a few times, like, and then yeah, eventually he's like, "You're a failed Twitch streamer," and I was like, "I just think you're a freak." I don't care, brother. Oh yeah, you want to fuck kids? Yeah, well, you're poor. You're poor. Oh man. And he's like, oh, obviously I hit a nerve. I'm really fucking milking that one. God, I enjoy myself so much. And then I was like, stop. Yeah, you're literally gargling the nuts of not only a streamer, but a cum-guzzling, butt-plug wearing, divorced, pencil-necked, venereal disease gifting, hymen breaking, deadbeat degen. And that's fine. You can have those kind of heroes, but don't project it onto me. And he's like, now you're projecting. Now you're projecting. And it's like, motherfucker, you came to bully me about not being a bigger streamer. And defense of Destiny. Your butt-plug wearing, cheating, divorced streamer. Deadbeat dad streamer. Retard. Simply by not having a child and not wasting all of my money and not creating a huge reputation and then throwing it away, have I achieved more than him by having the forethought to get a fucking I mean yeah. I was gonna get crazy on that. I was about to get crazy on it to be I just take precautionary measures. Right? I just don't put myself in situations where I think I'm going to fuck up at the cost of others. You know? If someone was like, "Hey, do you want to be the CEO of this like multi-billion-dollar healthcare industry?" I'd be like, "No, I'm not qualified." Because, you know, if I was the CEO of a multi-million healthcare company, I'd probably end up causing the deaths of a lot of people. In the same way, Destiny has his freaky little fucking code that he's always kind of had. A decade ago, they all were in there talking about fucking 15-year-olds, and it became a settled matter. And a lot of those cunts who were in there talking about fucking 15-year-olds are still in there. And they encourage the most schizophrenic bullshit. Now, they don't all have to sit there telling each other that it's okay to fuck 15-year-olds. They settled the issue 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it was. And now retards like this are just getting all upset about it. To the point where I'm like, yeah, like, just go look at the things that Destiny tells you. Now, I'm not here to try to convince you of anything. I don't think I can convince you of anything. I honestly don't really give a fuck. I'm just trying to have a good time, brother. Wait, how did this end up being about Destiny? What even was this tweet?
Yesterday, I posted a tweet and a video that seems to have pissed a lot of people off. And this is the tweet. This is what I said. I said that leftists are not on our team. And for those of you guys who don't know me, my name's Z. I'm a Democratic operative from rural Nevada, and I want to talk about why I still think this. So first things first is that I think a lot of people have a misconception about the word leftist and what I mean when I say leftist. When I say leftist, I'm not referring to the far left people in the party that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm referring to the people that are anti-electoral. People like Cenk Uygur that literally spread disinformation to their viewers when they say things like Democrats and Republicans are economically the same. Leftists don't vote.
Okay, this is the first time I'm listening to this. Just to be clear, I had no clue what the context was. I just saw this guy being like, do you love pedophiles? And this guy being like posting a Grok thing proving that Destiny was a pedophile. That's my whole engagement.
Leftists
But saying that
tell
Destiny's not a
people
pedo.
that voting is
I mean, on some level, I might even agree. Like, the word hebephile is actually like pretty useful. I don't think Destiny like deserves that level of you know, mitigation of like how fucked he really is, because like he is obviously like super down to manipulate people.
actually working within a system that's against them. I was not referring to Bernie Sanders and AOC supporters. You're looking at one of Bernie's strongest supporters for over a decade. I believe that battling it out in the primaries is the way that we make our party stronger and better. I think that we should have fair and open primaries, and I will be the first to admit that I don't think that the Democratic Party always does that. To be living under a Trump presidency and then be spreading that disinformation and telling people to not show up and participate in elections, to not explain to people how deeply important it is that we get out and register voters, especially when we just saw last week that the Republicans are 15 years in front of us with voter registration, if not more. That is incomprehensible and morally irresponsible. So yeah, as a political operative, it's literally my job to grow the tent. That's what we need to do. Because when we consistently kick people out of the tent because they don't agree with us 100%, we end up with people like Donald Trump in office. And at a time in history where we're dealing with something this drastically important, to want to take people down on your team because you don't agree with them 100% on every issue, to me, just screams self-importance at a whole other level. I support all other Democrats doing the work. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if you're out there registering voters, or you're out there knocking doors, or you're just simply on social media clapping back against MAGA Republicans. All of it is good work that needs to be done, and I'm going to support you doing that work 100%. And it gives me a weird feeling when I find people in our own community that don't do that. I question why they're not doing that. Is it because they don't think that we're in a dire situation right now? I talked about this on Charlie Sykes' podcast today,
I kind of get it. Like, I don't know. Like, I get where she's coming from. I don't know if I agree with it, really.
If you want to support this work that we're doing,
it's just that she seems to give a lot of it too much weight.
Sign up to volunteer, sign up to donate, and as
but then again, I often feel like
if you have any questions.
All this political bullshit is just like a hobby for people to talk about when they're bored with their lives, you know? Even though it's like, oh, this is what affects us the most. You should care about politics. Yeah, you should, but like, I'm anti-natalist. I hope you all correct. I love Donald Trump because every time he says outrageously illegal things, I hope that they aggressively try to fuck him over and he takes down 20 Democrats with him. And I wish New Zealand would just get as fucking owned as America is. America's a giant beast, though. It can afford to chip away at itself quite a lot. I'm not sure if, like, when you see, like, the way that America is being handled, it's hard to imagine, like, a failure state, like a cataclysmic where like one failure in the chain starts breaking all the links and the whole system crumbles. I don't know. It's like, even if like Texas ran out of water and power, there's just enough people in Texas for some cunt to go give them an awful deal on it and for Texas to like pay it, you know? Like, capitalism just finds a way. is that Jacinda Ardern is totally fine, okay? Probably one of the better PMs I've had, except she stopped being our Prime Minister because of death threats, for one thing. Which is fucked up. She was like a newborn mother, and people told her that they would like kill her. Like she just had a baby and stuff, and she was still like a good prime minister despite having a baby. She got a lot of hate because she was the prime minister during the Christchurch attack, so that was also like a way for people to. New Zealanders are haters. They are massive haters, and just the fact that bad things happened that she had to deal with made them want to hate on her. Because they didn't know, you know, they need like a source to like hate on. And I mean, being a woman leader, even though we've had like 5 or 6 of them, it doesn't make you immune to like misogyny. She can say like pretty like reasonable shit that, you know, other men would be like totally fine with, and people would just like hate on her anyway. Which is like pretty crazy. She is a fucking bitch though, because she personally voted to legalize weed, but she didn't tell everyone that that's the way she was going to vote. And so only like 45% of people voted to legalize weed, and 55 voted against. So it was real fucking close. And if she had just spoken up as our literal international, our most powerful person in the country, if only they had spoken up and said what they believe in, I might be able to smoke fucking weed legally without like all my friends going to jail. And I've never been persecuted for weed, but like a lot of people I know have. They're just bullshit, dude. Let alone like the fucking impact it has and the power that it gives to like illegal retards. I don't even want to say gangs, because it's not just like gangs, it's just like whatever retard. Yes, and everyone here does smoke weed. I'm always smelling weed. There's fucking my neighbor, the dude next door to me is just like always smoking weed, you know? Everyone's always smoking weed. And it's often used as like a crutch from like mentally ill people and stuff, right? People who are like going through hard times and don't feel so good. Well, those people are being like further pushed into, you know, their sadness because like they have to work, they get taken advantage of by like gangs and shit. I know that weed isn't the solution, and it's probably going to make it worse sometimes. But having to deal with assholes definitely makes it worse. And you're not going to stop those people from getting what they think helps them. And sometimes a bit of weed probably does help them. It's super normal for, you know, the lower classes and even like the working class people who always have a drug all throughout history. It's alcohol, it's weed, it's opium, it's whatever, you know. Human species, especially the ones who have to work really hard their whole lives, they always have a drug to break free from that. So keeping it illegal is just like fucking disgusting behavior. I'm gonna go check out my chicken nuggets. I'll be right back. Might talk about Frankenstein when I get back.
So I'll settle for one day to believe in
You guys have a good time? Have a good time without me? You all happy just leaving me out here? I was out there working my ass off. You're all just sitting in there having a great time listening to music. That's actually fine. I'm glad. What we do it all for. So I do some cleaning, we'll be listening. It must peek at those buttes. Well. Let me move my microphone in a little bit closer, turn the music down a little bit. Dude, I was rewatching me and Android are fighting on Just Till stream, and they make fun of me so hard on there. I actually look like such a schizo. I'm just stressed out. That's like what I'm saying. Queenman's like, what the fuck is wrong with you typing? I was like, I'm just stressed out. And just was like, he's just stressed out, bro. And it's like, I'm in days of Android screaming at me. And then and then Wolfgang came in and screamed at me for like 3 hours, and then Pickle was lying up a storm. I got fucking raped that day, actually. I shouldn't be so harsh on myself to be like, oh, am I always like that? Because I'm definitely not. I was definitely fucking owned. Anyway, this rant here was about like boomers. Boomers owing Gen Z anything. And we had like a few problems. What were the problems again? I forget. Honestly, the reason I'm just talking about this is because like it's hard to explain, because I think it's not hard for me to understand. It's just hard for me to feel like I can communicate it in like a effective way, like a good lecture. Yeah, well, like this is true. So there's a responsibility to maintain the ecosystem. And I think a lot of them like remove themselves from that responsibility by saying like, well, I'm just like one person, how could I have like affected the entire marketing system? And it's like, yes, that is true. It's sure, you just stepping away wouldn't like take away it wouldn't change the whole, you're not going to change the world. But because you were in it, you can't then just project that onto me and be like, well, like, why can't you just do like I did? And it's like, by the time I was 15 or 16 or 17, within a year or two of me being an adult, I had already done enough work that had been all that you needed to do to organize a house, a home, a family, and a secure future, which could just project you into making multi-million-dollar deals, There's a whole lot of rich fucking hippies out there. And they just don't understand that, like, they were carried away in the bubble. The bubble made them incredibly wealthy, putting them into a bracket where when they bought a piece of land for $70,000 back in 1989, and then they sold that land for $2 million, they're like, well, like, I built a house on that land, I did this, I did that. And it's like, you did do that, didn't you? And like, you didn't even have to think about it. You were just guided through that. Every human wants to have a certain level of productivity, and you end up feeling like you were more productive based on how much rewards you got. Now, as a Gen Z, I went ahead and made $100,000 by the time I was 19 or 20 years old, and that money was worthless. I couldn't get anything. I still have $30,000 saved as a deposit for a house, and I'm only 1/10 of the way towards that is like half the amount of money that it costs you to buy a piece of land. It's not even, it is like 1/100th of what I need. You know, motherfuckers. So don't come and tell the rest of us, like, you just need to do what I did, or like follow what I did. I've already done what you've done 5 times over, and you're exploiting me for it. You don't want to give us a raise. You don't want to do this. You want to hold on to all of your money so that you can like give it away when you die, like a grand gesture. What, after you've gone? Your sacrifices all come in a moment that you'll never experience, motherfuckers. Like, yeah. Sorry, I'm not meant to be hating on them. I'm not meant to be hating on them, but it's impossible, bro. It's fucking impossible. Because there's another part to this, like, it goes both ways, right? Like, and I think that's another thing that, like, boomers, like, hate to hear, is like, yeah, well, the responsibility from the son to the father, and then the father back to the son are different. And then they're like annoyed because it's like, well, like, boomers just want respect. They just want everything. They love to attack Gen Z. Sometimes it's true, like Gen Z gets like the participation award or whatever, but that's all they get often. They don't get anything else. Me personally, I never felt like I ever received a participation award either. I felt like no matter how much I excelled, I was just never recognized for it. And occasionally in my life I have received, you know, like massive monetary windfalls due to my hard work. And if I had had the guidance to go for scholarships and, you know, things like that, I probably could have got a lot more, a lot easier. But instead I was just encouraged to do hard work. So me personally, I don't feel like I participate in that participation award bullshit. But I totally get how other people in my generation do. You look 50. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I love being a man and becoming more handsome the older I get. It's a huge boon of my genetics. But I don't mean to rub that in the faces of women by bragging about it. Yeah, I am a man. Feels good. Any other big dick bandits in the chat? Yeah, I was talking to these dudes about does this work? About Frankenstein. Can I actually just clear like everything off of this? I can. Boom, just like that. But I need to clean my monitor when I look at this like this. So yeah, these dudes were saying that like Frankenstein, maybe he should have a god complex. Because he creates life, you know? Like, why shouldn't you have a god complex? Similar to like a real life surgeon, right? Like a lot of surgeons have a god complex. There's a few blogs from some surgeons that I read, because these are incredibly competitive people. Even if they feel like they have a imposter syndrome, they'll like use that to like outwork their situation. Otherwise they don't end up in that position. You know, like yeah, a big problem with having like the imposter syndrome thing is that you end up finding like superficial ways to make yourself feel less impostery, at which point you end up like being like a bit of a, you brag until you start feeling like temporarily better or this or that. But the ones who actually become the surgeons, they have the imposter syndrome. So what they do is spend you know, 60, the guy that I was reading, he spent 60 hours awake standing at a table with his like light, and all he did was just do suturing. He just sewed bits of leather together for 60 hours straight. And he's like, I decided to do it after reading like Navy SEAL training where they did a similar thing, but I just like pushed it to the limits. At which point I felt a lot more confident in my own abilities to do things. And I've had like similar experiences which really did change my... Often it is like certain hardships and trials that actually give you like the permanent kind of confidence that you need. There was a point in my life where I had a toothache, and I tried to like pull my tooth out, but I just couldn't do it by myself. And I just started popping painkillers, and it didn't do anything. And I ended up not sleeping for like 8 or 9 days. I would try and sleep like every night, but I think that at best I would get like 30 or 40 minutes in, and then the pain would like kick in. And I also have like a super high pain tolerance with like my muscle back here that gets like pulled and strained and shit. You guys might have seen like some of my streams where I can't talk. It's happened 2 times I can think of, but one time was like a year ago where that muscle was like freshly torn, and I can barely talk and I can barely breathe, and I would just sit there the whole stream going and I remember, and then I would like hit my vape, and the slow kind of let me actually like breathe, so I'd sit there going and people would be like, oh, he's putting it on. Now like I can't not breathe because of the pain. It does hurt tremendously every time I take a deep breath, but then the muscle seizes and cramps and won't open, so like I actually can't open the lung or either lungs. The reason I have the super high pain tolerance is because I had a lot of cluster headaches as a kid, and the reason I'm bringing it up now is because my tooth hurt so much and I couldn't sleep for like 8 days. There's a case of a hunter, and a lot of those men who like survive out in the wild, they just do what they need to do to, you know, they're just kind of like driven direct dudes. And this hunter, in response to that pain, probably actually quite logically was like, okay, I'm on this island, I've been here for a day, my helicopter doesn't arrive for another 7 days, and I just got a toothache. 24 hours later, he just shoots himself in the head. Like, because the pain is just not worth living with. I'm not trying to brag about myself or anything. It honestly makes me feel like it's a weird crutch, where I'm like, I'm halfway between... I'm not exactly tolerating the pain. It's definitely having an outrageous effect on me and lowering my standards. But I came to realize that like, you don't have to sleep. I seem to be like kind of okay. Although on the other hand, it definitely lowers your ability. And say hypothetically I had a moment where I had like a burst of energy or this or that. If I took the opportunity to engage in that burst of energy, the downfall would be like fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? That being said, I bet this surgeon dude absolutely fucking killed it. Dude, why am I stuck on my Come on, pen. The pen hotkey and the actual... The actual program like bugs out. You don't have to sleep how you don't need arms and legs. I mean, yeah, I guess. Look, it's just that I know that, like, this is, again, like, look, it's a maladaptive thing. And it is literally maybe caused by, like, I was probably overexposed to certain kinds of life lessons. Like, hey, just work hard and, like, people appreciate it. They fucking won't. They will just take advantage of you working hard. Right? You have to make them need you. You have to make them understand. What you need to do is work so fucking hard that you end up taking all of your co-workers' shifts, that you work so hard all of your co-workers don't have to work hard, and then you go to your boss and you say, hey, I'm gonna fuck off unless you give me a pay rise. Now, what are you gonna do? Rely on all these people who don't work hard, who aren't used to doing anything, and who are up to total fuck all? Or are you gonna give me another $10 an hour? You're gonna double my fucking wages? Because you best believe that I'm worth more than those other 8 people who get the same fucking pay as me. Motherfucker. I'll fucking kill you. I will ruin your life. I will make you bankrupt. I'm gonna start fucking you can give me a pay rise, but if it's not the one that I want, and if it's not the respect I want, I'm gonna start sabotaging and stealing from the register. I'm gonna ruin your business from the inside out. You can't fire me, and you can't stop me doing it. I got you by the balls, motherfucker. That's how you fucking negotiate. Plus you say that you're going to take the other fucking competent workers with you. Be like, I've actually like made a great bond and friendship with a lot of the other workers here. We'll all leave and go work for Pizza Hut instead of Domino's. Bitch! I'm gonna go get my nuggies. I'll be back. Okay. I'm not sure where to take this Frankenstein thing. I can try to explain it a bit more because it's a little bit interesting, but I'll be back in a second. It's a very, very cool song. I'm muted, my bad. My knuckles are kind of ugly. The nugget that I picked was like the ugliest nugget, but whatever. They're my lentils and rice with garam masala, cloves, coriander, turmeric, some of that Chinese, what's it called? Like the ECG or whatever, I don't know. The flavour. MSG, yeah, that's the one. A little bit of MSG in there. Just the right amount of salt, a fuckload of butter, and it's just rice and lentils. You can tell this thing, the Linus guy doesn't know how to eat pussy. But have you guys heard the Northern Lion riff on eating pussy? He's actually so crass. And I love it. Like, he'll be like, you wouldn't think that eating pussy would do much, but then you see, like, the effect it has on them. Because if you didn't know, being gentle with the pussy is what it's all about. When people talk about the, like, you know, doing the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, what they're really talking about is just slow, sensual timing. And it's about being very gentle. Almost as if you shouldn't be doing it. Sorry, this is incredibly gay. Talking about eating pussy, not what we do here. Very gay, very gay. But Northern Lion just thought it was... I mean, he has a whole bit where he's like, we talk about cock all the time. The second I talk about pussy, everyone's like, oh, weird, weird. You know, so he ends up talking about women and pussy a lot. That's the whole sushi art. Anyway, this Bellaccio run's kind of fucked. Have you guys seen Andrew Wilson crashing the fuck out? Because a lesbian fucking destroys him. It's actually so peak. We might as well actually watch the whole debate, I'm guessing. Let me find it, let me find it. He calls her like a ditch licker and like all this shit. Again, yeah, right, real recently he just got abs. It's one of the worst destructions you can see. That's why I was arguing with people, because I was putting the picture of him not being able to open the jar in threads where everyone else is like laughing at him. Maybe I should go back on his orbited show. I don't know if I want to debate him, because I feel like it just wouldn't make me look that good. As a man debating a man, it's way better when women own him. Because versus men, he just does like gay bullshit, and his chat's like, oh yeah, this is awesome. But when he debates a woman and she fucking destroys him, then the entire world is like, look at this retard. He's trying to meet the woman on their battlefield, and he's getting owned doing it. Here it is, I found it. Check it out, this is fantastic.
Well, I'll try to rephrase this. I'm gonna reframe, and I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my
But there,
worldview?
Yes.
You know, the same fucking guy sells a course on how to debate for $250. And he just hits her with a rude, retarded ad hominem while bragging. Almost like that unself-aware, insecure bragging that I talked about earlier by being like, oh, I've got my degree. Oh, I'm pregnant. Saying that shit to a whole bunch of other strangers is just like, you're just shitting. And I mean, this is part of being a creator. The trick is to shit on your audience, and that's how you make a cult, because the people who stick around are loyal enough to be told that they're dog shit people. Andrew's audience are barely able to speak English. That's why they pay him $250 for a course on how to debate. and then he just makes fun of them. Here he is trying it on this woman. He's kind of like, ugh. You know, obviously that's a bit of a sting, a little bit of a blow. No one likes to just be abused emotionally and verbally. Here he is doing it.
Or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things.
Now keep that in mind, that her response to this is, whew, and then she just tanks it and keeps on keeping
Which
on.
should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Now there he is. Is this a man of his word? You think she can really sell him on her worldview? It's just earlier when she said,
I'll try to rephrase this. I'm gonna reframe, and I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
right. He's like pretty straightforward there. Like, this is actually a very honest answer. If she was fairly, you know, likely or even possibly able to be convinced by his worldview, why would she be sitting here defending against it in such a way, you know? Whereas over here, this motherfucker's like, yeah, like I'm willing to listen. I'm open to listening. We'll see how fucking long that
Sell
lasts.
you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3
Yes,
baby
he should
daddies
say no.
and has been married twice before.
And you and
Dun, dun, dun. How do you think this is going to go? Ding, 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 ding. To be continued. So Andrew, your wife has 3 baby daddies. I should just type in roundabout because I'm pretty sure that's what the song is, right? Oh my god, he's just been eviscerated, dude.
Your wife
I
has
love
3
it. I love
baby
it so
daddies
much.
and has been married twice. Sell you on my
Oof.
worldview?
yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been.
Oh,
So Andrew, can I
I'm pogging.
sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you and
Under
and you
under
lick
your,
you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a
mean?
fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the.
He's such a loser. He's such a loser. Does this seem like a woman who's entertained, stimulated, and fucking thriving right now in this man's company? In this man's company? Oh, you look mad, bro. You look mad. You're mad. You lose. Oh my god, dude.
Stupid bitch. Shut your fucking.
Has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you and
Under.
and-
Bro, I didn't realize that this dude, before, dude, no one's even reacting yet. No one's even reacting yet. Holy.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
and you and
Under.
and you
under
lick
your,
you lick sniz.
Under.
He doesn't even want to look to the other side. He looks at her. He doesn't want to look at Andrew. That's some funny shit. Because we know that this Andrew dude's a fucking loser. Undeniably, these dudes behind the scenes have been out for drinks and they've tested the limits. Oh,
I just think,
hooligans!
honestly, you're too fucking stupid.
Thank you
to
for coming on in.
understand
Good to see you here.
So
Hello,
Andrew,
welcome, welcome,
can
welcome.
I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies.
I guess
and
just
has been
'cause not
married
live yet?
twice before.
And you and
Under.
and you
under
lick
your,
you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a
mean?
fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch.
He's
Shut your
struggling
fucking
so
mouth.
hard, bro.
Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
He's trying not to lose his mind, so he attempts to like stay on path because he says like she's like, okay, she tries to move on, like, okay, well, under your religion, and then he's like, go on, but then he just immediately fucking
Has 3
interrupts her.
baby
He's broken. He's a
daddies
broken
and has been
man.
married twice.
Judas, shame. He's a pathetic man who has pity upon himself.
You lick sniz.
You on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
Under
you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
I'm sorry,
daddies?
dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to
your hatred against?
Do you the women
they,
that you try
convince
to
them that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
pursue
bring
women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
This could be worth watching, because when he says let's go through it, he's just going to intentionally gish gallop, right? Fucking don't say that.
Well, I'll
trying
try to
bro.
rephrase this.
Yeah, so this legend posted that it's greased. Oh, I shared this. This is on my channel. Sorry, yeah, get in there and like this, please, dudes. Oh shit! Should I be asking you guys to juice my stuff? This kind of behavior has earned me like 70 replies from aggressive people. You're just projecting. We know you're excited. It's like, bro, stop fantasizing about me. This guy called me a faggot, and I was like, no, you're a faggot. And he's like, stop it. Stop being so excited. I'm like, you're excited. No, you. I was like, nothing going on. It's a bad habit. Oh shit. Yeah, like I said, we already did a segment on this woman, right? Today's been a great stream, actually. This was probably one of the best yaps that I've had. So if you guys want to see it, make sure you go back and rewatch the VOD, and I'll probably be uploading this to YouTube. But like I said, like, my timeline is just filled with, like, it's like woman chauvinism. You know, like back in the day, chauvinist pig was like what they would call a man. James Bond slaps woman. They would call people like a chauvinist pig.
Careful, my nail varnish.
And it was this kind of behavior.
What's going on?
Forgive me, book her, Superintendent, will you? And, be careful of her nail varnish. Now listen. Just do
Wait, is this him hitting woman or hitting on
Yes,
woman?
James.
Oh, no.
James, you're hurting
I'll do worse than that if you don't tell me. You're doing this under orders, I know. What are they?
I don't know what you mean.
Liar.
Oh, this is my favorite. And the reflection of her eye. She gets clubbed and then he just throws the body to the ground. Guaranteeing whiplash and brain damage, and not only the character, but the actress playing it. Even the sound of the slaps had a Scottish accent.
Felix, how are you? Dink, meet Felix Leiter.
Hello.
Felix, say hello to Dink.
Hi.
Dude, look at her little fucking bikini. Gee, I mean... Stop, no gooning.
Felix, how are you? Dink, meet Felix Leiter.
Hello.
Felix,
Old enough for kisses. I mean, I'm Googling it. Clint Eastwood takes advantage of 12-year-old girl. Oh, maybe I have heard of that. It's his character that takes advantage of her. What the fuck is the top comment? And it's been removed because of YouTube's community guidelines. Clint just kisses her. Jimmy Page, Elvis, Steven Tyler, Jerry Lee Stewart, Ted Nugent. Dude, Ted Nugent, massive pedophile. He's got songs. Songs about like 13, 14-year-olds. And this cunt still posts on Twitter all the time. I would only know who he is because he fucking talks on Twitter about like political shit, and under every comment it's just people being like, hey, you're a pedophile, and then linking his songs where he just sings about wanting to fuck 13-year-olds. Also, like, this isn't jailbait, this is just criminal. It's just criminal activities. Jesus, okay, this is actually maybe just gonna make my soul hurt to look at, so let's navigate off.
Sean Connery captivated.
I'm trying to laugh about hitting women. I don't want to hear about sleeping with children, alright?
James Bond, the suave actor, opening up to our Barbara Walters about the pressures and demands
Alright. Actually, I'll look.
playing the iconic character. But at one point during this wide-ranging interview, it takes a turn with Barbara calling him out as a male chauvinist.
And guess what he says? He's like, almost, but not quite.
What's your name, girl? Amelia. But everybody calls me Amy. I'm Corporal John McBurney, but everybody calls me McBee. How old are you, Amy?
12. 13 in September.
Old enough for kisses.
Jesus, I literally just cranked the sound up to like 300 and then got owned. Dude, how many of you are looking right at the camera? Jesus Christ. That is very disturbing. Like, literally low IQ and even average IQ. I mean, the propaganda works. Everyone wants to be the movie hero back, especially back in these old days. So like, what the fuck is this? What they really need here is a snippet go into an interview with Clint Eastwood, the actor, being asked like, hey, like, what is the deal with that? And then him defending it. That would be a super clean edit. If anyone can find me something like that, send it to me, and I'll clip it together and put it up on YouTube and go viral.
I mean, here
Some
heard of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't.
The pleasures of golf as well.
Mm.
I'm not mad. I don't like playing golf with women, no matter how good they are. I really don't.
Your wife plays golf.
She's a very good golfer, yeah.
You
But
don't
I
like to play with
very
her?
often with her, no.
Why not?
Because I don't like playing golf with women.
Why not?
I like the company of men better at golf.
Why?
It's very difficult to explain. It's just it's more pleasurable playing golf with men than women.
Years ago, you did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. You know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Okay. You did an interview in which you said, not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand.
Mm.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
What would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone.
Look, he even
They
says they're
don't
good
wanna
at
have
things. He doesn't
the
hate
last
women.
word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say
He gives them everything he can.
and get into a really provocative situation.
Well, look, I would hit a man too. I'd do worse to him.
I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, and she can even hit him back.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. I mean, then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know. But no, seriously, I think that it's the last resort. He's not going to do it because he wants to do it. Huh?
Wait till people see this interview. You're going to get mail.
Might get some female.
I might get some female, baby.
Well,
Do you ever slap your wife?
no,
No, she doesn't provoke it.
no.
Yeah.
Well, she takes me to the wire. She's very, she's very much got her own views and opinion and everything, and she's French, and they're quite pragmatic.
I swore when I was preparing the questions for this interview that I would not use the phrase male chauvinist. But you are a male chauvinist, aren't
Right,
you?
and what is a male chauvinist?
I'm just gonna say he handles that really well. Blows it out of the water. You can look at it like a conflict thing, like it's a debate. They had like a little debate there. You know, there was conflict, there was some push and pull, some struggle. He handled that real well. And, you know, she just hits him with an ad-hom. She just, you know, abuses him. She makes fun of him. It was my male chauvinist.
Well,
It's a bit
it's a
fucked.
guy
It's a
who
bit fucked up.
it's that sort of macho, you know, women are kind of nice as long as they're not too much around, and a good whack. And
I never
fanny
said
never
that. I never said
well,
that,
you said you don't mind giving him a little whack.
No, no,
if
you're
it's a
lifting it
last
right
resort.
out of
Okay,
context.
then you tell me. So we
No,
have it
you
straight.
tell me what you. I don't profess to be macho. I don't profess to walk around smacking her. I never smacked my wife.
It's the
I'm
attitude.
saying.
It's the attitude.
That's right. Why would I marry or value a woman who, in my point of view, pushes things too far and often leaves situations unable to be resolved except for physical violence? I don't want to be around a woman like that. Now, it's okay for me to hit literally anybody. That is the way the world works. I'm going to hit children, I'm going to hit men, I'm going to hit women, I'm going to hit the trans people as well. The fact of the matter is that violence is a necessary evil in every part of society, whether it's implied or practical. You're gonna fucking restrict me from having a conversation about it, where I gotta pretend like it's not? The fact of the matter is, a man like Sean Connery, or James Bond, man, I know how this makes me sound. And I wish I could just be like a totally reasonable, like soft-spoken dude who just says all of the right things at the right time. But Sean Connery is the kind of man who will never use violence when it's unnecessary. And if he gets the perfect situation where he gets to hang out with everyone, violence will be possible, but never used. His wife can even take him to the ringer. He is telling women that if you want me to like you, you can take me to the ringer. The woman, my soulmate, the woman I love the most, argues with me, pushes me to be like pragmatic, tells me I'm fucking up, and I'm not so insecure that I need to fucking punch her. Just don't, you know. Lip cut new males. Is that new lingo? Is that new lingo? You have to tell me if that's new lingo. I need to know. Sometimes the 13-year-old bride lacks the maturity of a 40-year-old husband, so he has to introduce discipline into her life. Sounds reasonable to me. Jesus Christ.
The attitude. Oh.
What's that Tom Cruise saying? You're being glib. You're being glib, Dingalingus. You're being glib. Why would you act like that, Dingalingus? Why would you act that way? I've got my finger over the timeout button, Mr. Dingalingus. Why would you act this way? Tell me. Tell me now.
It's exciting. You haven't seen it yet, huh? Well, it's suspenseful.
Is it
emotional?
Does it stay true
Funny.
to the book? So there's
Structurally,
no
actually.
Dude, is the audio just always fucked?
You do that. Come here. Come here.
We better watch the actual squirt.
Yes. That's... No, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I have to say, this again takes me back to... I don't know, people are just like kind of... Sometimes people are really fucking rude. Bragging about your bullshit on the internet. Squirting celebrities with a water gun to like make them flip out. I don't know.
Hey, why would you do that?
I'd sort of agree with Tom on this one. Even though his response is very funny.
Why would you do that?
Very funny. Can you please?
No, it's okay. No, wait 1 second.
I love it. Grab him, gently grab the man by the hand, but then aggressively yank him in.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Remember when Donald Trump used to do this with like all the international leaders? Honestly, I fucking love Trump sometimes. I fucking love him.
Come here.
Give me your hand, and then come in here. Get closer.
Why would you do that?
Not very funny. Can you please?
No, it's okay. No, wait 1 second. What's so funny about that?
The man not endowed to the fruit of his own labor.
It's ridiculous. Do you like making less of people? Is that
Do you answer me? Look at this guy, 5'8", chiseled jawline, thinking he's better than our 5'3" king, Tom Cruise.
Is that you like
Tell him, Tom. Don't let him. Look at Tom's jacket. He got his fucking $15,000 jacket wet.
Hey,
Stay here. Stay here, motherfucker. When I've given you the courtesy of sitting here talking and you've been a fucking drain in this conversation, actually, 5'8" man. You've been a burden in this conversation. I've been carrying it. And then I have to ask you to stay and explain your actions of trying to put me down. You'll stay right here.
No, let me handle on. I don't care. That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview and answering your questions, and you do something really nasty. You're a jerk.
That's right. Tom is better than him. Not just because Tom is better than most people, but because this guy's a loser.
You're a jerk. Well, you know what? You're a jerk.
Turn your cameras off there. Come
Yeah,
closer.
I'd be ashamed of yourself.
Come closer.
Amazing.
People need to stop being like, oh, turn the camera off. People need to be like, yeah, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I want people to join in. Oh my god, Anoita, Anoita come town.
I could kick it.
Hold up.
But you told his
Let
therapist
people rewind.
about Come Town, and his therapist told him that other patients had told him about Come Town. No!
Yeah.
We are literally running a death cult. No, stop.
That's fucking funny. I need to let my food digest a bit. Was there anything that I was meant to be talking about? Sorry. How are you guys enjoying the stream today? Is it going okay? Am I fucking up or am I doing okay? Because I know that like 2 or 3 times we've gone back to talk about Frankenstein and then not done it. Where is it? Where's the Frankenstein? I've still got the paint thing put up. You guys loving it? You loving it? All right, we got time for a 10-minute come down. Yeah, I think we do.
Anything after this? We should.
Rhea recently accused me of not going to therapy, which I thought was like super gay. It brings up a funny story that I used to joke around that I've never seen what Spinboy looks like, and my therapist, I only get to have like an hour every week with him or an hour every 2 weeks, and I haven't seen him for a while, but he went on holiday, so like I have more booked in. But yeah, Rhea was Shellboner like leaked a bunch of her messages where Rhea was like saying, I don't think he goes to therapy, blah 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 blah. The reason Rhea would like bring that up, you know, when I haven't spoken to her in like months, you know, and blah blah, you know, it's outrageous that this bitch is still out there talking about me. Honestly, all of the content, nah, I mean I do regularly post bullshit at her in my server that I know that shit gets back to her. I know that like the shit I say on stream gets back to her. I've never once seen evidence of her being like, hey guys, like stop telling me about Crisp. She starts saying it now, you know it's because she saw this clip. Or I don't even think she sees clips, to be honest. I think she just hears lies. Steve! But yeah, she was saying I don't go to therapy. And when me and her were like together, I used to talk to her about therapy. And my therapist would tell me that Rhea probably wasn't a software engineer. She probably didn't work for the military. You know, she probably wasn't a woman. And I used to say, and I say this to my therapist gets annoyed about it as well. So Rhea and my therapist both get pissed off that I have a joke that Spinboy actually, or not Spinboy is my therapist, but my therapist is Spinboy. This anonymous man on the internet seems to share the exact same logical first impression of everything about her. And I shouldn't have. It's a little bit like telling someone they have like a woman that they have a fat ass, you know? It's just like a rude thing to say. But I couldn't help it. Like I just think that is like, if she had a little bit of humility, she would find that hilarious. But she doesn't. She's obsessed with Spinboy, and I know that mind fucks her that Spinboy. It mind fucks her that anyone has these takes on her, and then Spinboy has the takes that mind fuck her. And then it double mind fucks her to think that other very reasonable, sane, in fact, professional therapists, doctors in sociology would look at her and have the exact same opinion as Spinboy. It's very fucking funny.
You should fucking just kick it.
I have to go to this.
Come on.
With Dasha.
Sorry, that's my therapy story that I haven't told yet, and I just thought it's great.
A little bit. I gotta go to the gym at some point.
Okay, kick it.
Send that back to Showbone and she'll love
I've
it.
been waiting for you to ask to hang for months. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh,
He's been asking us to hang the last 3 times we were over here.
I did. I
we
have
all
hung.
left.
Me and him.
He's hung.
I
Him
know.
and Abby came had a little lunch. It was great. It was nice.
Yeah, I mean,
That time, yeah, we played a little Mario Tennis.
dude, that game is fun.
I don't like it
right
because
now.
I'm not good at it.
It's
Yeah.
easy. What are you talking about?
I don't like it because I'm not good at it.
It's for babies.
Bro,
Who's
Exactly.
Your guy?
That's
Who's
why
your
I'm not
guy
good
in
at
Mario
it because
Tennis?
I'm not a baby.
Baby Bowser.
Baby Bowser.
Me too.
That's my.
Because his
that's my guy.
wingspan is really
I
long.
love Baby Bowser.
Yeah.
Honestly, either him or Waluigi. I like the defensive players.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a defensive mastermind.
How about Ha Luigi, right? And he's the Joker Luigi. Ha 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 Luigi. What's so serious? See, I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
Rift City.
Yeah.
Rift City all
Get
day.
the riffs.
Let's get a couple.
Do you think
Joker
this
riffs.
fucking brain bullshit's gonna keep the boy down? Never.
Fuck no, dude.
I'm not leaving you guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
gotta
Nick's
go on tour, dude.
Chris
Honestly,
as fuck. This is 4
us
years
getting
old,
fucked
so-
up-
You know what? Honestly, now that I say that, the idea of having to live the October for that Australia.
Nick was in New York advocating for Mondani, and he was apparently in Italy recently with a child, and so it seems like he might have had a baby with a girl. I remember looking up for like confirmation of him actually saying like, yeah, I had a kid recently and all that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it seems like he's doing great, really happy. The millions of dollars aren't going to waste. That's good, you know. Genuinely thought he would end up like a homeless fucking schizophrenic retard. But he openly does like deep thinking and work, like emotional work, live. You see him working through it, so it obviously pays to like be, you know, putting in that hard work, doing that self-therapy.
Tour is just like
No, don't think of it that way. Don't think of it that way.
I don't want to be alive.
I know.
For another season.
Yeah, I don't want to have
Now I
to
just
get
wanna
a
play Muay Thai.
light sweater out.
Wait, you mean I gotta outlive the pool?
No,
Then I gotta stick around longer than the pool's open.
Think of it this way, dude. We're not living long. We're waiting to go on adventures because I think on these tours we should literally do fun, like dumb shit.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
take days where we're just doing like day trips.
I
want to
go surf.
Yeah,
How
go
is that?
surf.
Hold on. How is that dumb shit? That's just
Huh?
what you do on vacation.
Yeah, we should go.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yo, I
we
want to do
should
some
just have
crazy
fun.
stuff. We're gonna go to a museum.
Eat
Nah,
ice
dude, like,
cream.
like
Go
I don't know, like
surfing.
fucking hang glide or something.
You've been inside for a week and you
Bob
forgot
surfing
that
would be
people
fucking
do
funny.
things.
Dude, first of all, 2 weeks and I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, that is true. But what I'm saying is we should just go, you know, have little trip diary, have shit to do. Especially if we're doing back-to-back pods and shit. We should go to like fucking, you know, go to
Well,
like what's some shit you
What if
you're
what if I
scared?
kill myself with a boomerang in Australia?
That would be
That'd
funny.
be cool.
That was
I would
pretty
be
good.
down with that.
I was saying, I got the money now because like Adam recommended this psychiatrist. It's a Jewish friend of his who
Oh.
charges.
No, it's not a Jew. I made sure it wasn't a Jew.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want him
that
to
is
think
good.
he was
Wink,
getting
wink.
tricked into being happy.
Yeah, this is how much thought he put into it.
Uh-huh.
That he made sure it wasn't a Jew to prove that it's not a Jew conspiracy.
Yes.
To prove
Yeah.
how not calculating
That's my
and shifty
3D
Jews
chess.
are. Instead of recommending a
The best
psychotherapist
psychiatrist he
to his
knows.
friend, he was
No.
concerned with the anti-Semitism element. Because you have to protect
course.
Israel first.
No,
instead
I
of your
just know
dear
that-
friend who's suffering.
I know that from the movie The Departed, that Freud said that the Irish mind is impervious to psychoanalysis. So
You know what Freud said? is that the only two people that psychoanalysis doesn't work on, the Irish and people with Down syndrome.
Oh, shit.
It's true. No matter how much therapy you give them,
It's just like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
It's just 4 blocks.
I love the
They
idea. I
don't
love the
line
idea
up.
of a guy with Down syndrome spending like
3 green ones, 1 red one, and you just can never solve it.
a guy with Down syndrome spending like years in psychotherapy, being like, well, my mother was often distant, but I don't think it was to an extent that really did any damage to me. I mean, sure, there were times when I just wanted to be a mom, and instead she would cry and drink, but I don't. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you next week, Dr. Clark. And then the next week, just like my father. One time, I saw him play catch with the boy across the street, and he seemed to enjoy it so much more, and it created a deep emotional rift between me and my father that I'm not sure was ever repaired. And then it's like 4 years after that, like, well, my high school years, of course I was attracted to girls, but I saw who they went with, and I still feel like I carry that pain to this day, that even when I have sexually and romantic feeling relationships, they're not exactly there entirely. That I mostly function as someone that was just waiting to get hurt. And then the therapist's like, well, Mr. Michaels, you have Down syndrome.
a friend of a friend, or a friend of mine, apparently listens to the show and told his therapist about Cumtown, and his therapist told him that other patients had told him about Cumtown. No!
Yeah.
We are literally running a death cult.
No, stop. Yeah, dude. It's
Fuck.
real.
Nick and I heard that, we were like, that is so fucked up.
Yeah, that sucks. Fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah?
You have therapy?
I got therapy, and it's
You
gonna
got
take me.
therapy.
And I just checked on fucking Google Maps. It's gonna take me a whole hour.
Again,
to get over
Stavros,
there.
you're gay. I don't know why we have to keep going over this.
No, but the other stuff, man.
Yeah.
What about the other stuff first?
You're fat and you're bald and you're missing teeth. You should
gay?
feel bad. You should be depressed.
You should be way
Therapy
more
isn't the
depressed
answer.
than
You
you
should
are.
get a personal trainer.
That's my therapy. What, shouldn't I feel bad? It's fine. Like, please just help me kill
I feel like
myself.
girls don't like me.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
they
no,
should.
no,
You should be
no.
surprised that you get as much attention as you do. There's no reason for you to be happy.
Just the guy that hates me.
He's not even a therapist, he's just Jewish.
Look, you deserve to be happy, but you shouldn't be. Everybody deserves to be happy, but all the other people that look like you are not.
I have to go to therapy.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So
I have to eat something, dude. I'm starving.
You can eat my nuts.
What happens to you at therapy?
What do you mean?
What's going on there?
I'm just talking about my issues.
But I know you, and I'm like, I can't imagine what's. I'm like, I wish I could just.
Yeah, but Nick, there's a different dynamic between a therapist and his
I can't imagine that there is.
No, you see him once a week in only this one context.
You went to
Be
therapy?
more open.
You're just your therapist being like, would you say that's sick or it's gay?
Nick went to therapy.
I would honestly say it's
Your
pretty
shit
gay that
sounds
my
pretty gay.
dad, my relationship with my dad is pretty gay.
I'm back in the therapy doesn't work camp.
Yeah, but you're
You
stupid.
went one time there.
Yeah, and you know what I also did? As I started going back to the gym, and I feel a million times better.
Whatever. You should
That's
do
good.
both.
Why
It's
not
not
both?
one or the other.
I'm gonna start, dude, because my health insurance is about to kick in.
I have to reread Lolita. I haven't read it forever, but
It's so good.
that's how he justifies it.
I'm
is
reading.
getting some
I'm reading
young-
Blood Meridian right now. I just started.
Why are you changing the subject? It's interesting.
Because you brought it up.
It's
You
interesting.
brought it
that
up
you
many
changed.
times. I
Very-
finally read
very
it.
quickly.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. I wish I could just sit.
No,
Quite
I will
interesting.
I
stand
wish
by.
I could sit in while you go to therapy.
Quite interesting how quickly
And
you
then
change
say
the
all
subject.
say all this to your therapist. I have my own notepad. I'm sitting there. What do you have down? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've written down something similar. This is all very interesting to me. We'll talk about it later.
We don't take notes. He doesn't take notes. We're just pals. We shoot the shit.
Dude, I wish my therapist took notes.
There's a little button next to his chair that he's pressing, and there's a secretary listening in, taking furious notes.
I'm fucking secret stenographer in the fucking closet, getting everything down.
Right.
I need to see what goes in the act or not.
Adam's walking out. He's like, "Wow, Thanks. That guy just gets me for some reason, and there's a sign that says "Therapist for Pedophiles" on the building.
Why are you
And he
accusing me of that?
He didn't notice.
No, he's not accusing you of that.
I'm not accusing you of it.
Well,
He's
why
just
are you
saying that's what it
spreading-
is.
why are you being-
That's not quite an accusation.
No,
is
it's
it?
shady.
I'm
That's
painting,
shady.
No, I'm painting an image.
No,
for
you're being
people.
shady.
In a very Gary Larson fashion, I'm using you as a prop for.
Who's Gary Larson?
You wrote
I don't know who that
did the
is.
Far Side comic. Man, it's nice out.
It is really nice out. I had a real nice stroll in the city right before I came.
Oh
here.
yeah.
On the way back from my appointment.
What was his name?
It's my therapist.
Yeah, I bet it was.
You just
Dude,
talk
I'm
about,
gutted this is only a 10-minute
the
video. I'm
Dodgers.
really enjoying it.
I'm gonna pay $600 an hour.
No.
My Noita run's going pretty badass as
About
well.
baseball.
About Kershaw. Just crying.
Being rich really is stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, man.
Yeah, it's like, well, I made too much money. I guess I have depression now that needs to be medically treated with a friend I have to pay for.
That's right.
Yeah, I am paying someone to hang out.
Yeah.
It feels like
Oh,
he's
apparently I
good.
killed someone.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not your friend, dude. He don't love you.
I think he does.
No,
I
he
think
doesn't.
I
He
think
told
we're,
me.
I think we're homies.
No, he told me you're fucking. You suck.
Really?
Yeah. Because we fuck girls together, me and your therapist.
Yeah, and I watch.
Yeah, Nick's at a
And
big
I take
fucking chair.
I take notes.
So you're saying you're better friends with him?
Nick is our
I
sex
take I bring I
therapist.
dab, yeah, I sit there with my legs crossed and I have a notepad and I write down pretending to not be gay. And then your therapist is like, "No, I'm doing this for real." I'm like, "Denial."
Yeah, very hard,
Angry.
denial,
Harsh denial.
So
Angry.
so gay, he's angry now.
No, I want to fuck this person.
Okay, all right.
Extremely mad and gay.
Yep, I've seen Nick's notes,
Mhm.
and I pay Nick $500 for that service.
Yeah, an hour.
To
An
take
hour.
notes when you're double teaming
With
someone?
your therapist.
With my therapist.
Specifically with your therapist.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to make it to nationals.
Of in the double
Of
teaming
thera-
circuit?
Of therapy. The Nationals of Therapy.
Oh, really? I didn't know you could win at it.
The world's greatest minds doctoring each other.
That's right. And having sex.
Niles, judged by Niles and Frazier.
Yep, judged by the fictional characters Niles and Fraser.
Is Niles
Crane.
also a therapist? now?
Yes,
Yeah,
dude, of
both
course.
therapists.
What the fuck?
I forgot.
I'm done having sex. I remember I saw a movie with my dad and some like Filipino family was just talking the entire time. And at the end of the movie, my dad's like, "I'm going to ask for a refund." And he like made me go with him to the manager's office.
Awesome.
And the manager was like, "Why'd you watch the whole movie?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, why did we watch the whole movie if you were going to do this?" And he's like, "I don't know."
I don't know. I'm a white American, damn it.
Yeah.
And a Filipino annoyed me. What movie was it?
Well, I can't even remember. He's one of those guys that's like I'm gonna show them who's never been boss.
right.
You know, where he thinks he's gonna win some dispute with the customer service department, and then
Yeah.
they just hang up on him. Nothing changes.
Nick, well, you're actually very persistent with customer service
You really
representatives.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess lately I have been.
Yeah.
You're always on the phone.
Well,
my
I
dude.
used to be a call center guy, so I don't know. I know how to speak to them.
You know the biz.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know
I
the
used-
secret codes.
I used to work at a call center, and I hated my job, and I hated being on the phone all day long. And then I would get home, and I would get drunk on my porch and prank call the call center
that you worked at?
that I worked at.
What a fucking stupid life.
Well, because I worked there, I knew exactly what to say to keep people on the phone for like an hour and a half, just to like ruin someone's night.
That's so fucking
and just
funny.
pretend to be like an old woman that's like, and you know, I'll be like, "I need help setting up my email." and then I had all the screens memorized, so like I would get them to help me through like almost every step of the way, and at the last one I'd be like, "Okay, well," and then they're like, "Now click start," and I'm like, "Where's start?" And then they're like, "Down on the bottom of the screen," and like they've already been through this with me. I'd be like, "Is it where it says Finder?" And I would like drop hints that it was a completely different operating system, like change the entire
like Max
at the very last step, and then they would lose their fucking minds and have to restart the entire process. There was always just like inconsistencies in the way.
So how do they track whether you're a good employee? Because you were not helping.
Oh, they didn't give a shit. I mean, people quit so often. I remember there was one time. First of all, everyone that worked there. Imagine this: a workplace with 600 people where I am the coolest guy there.
Oh God, dude.
So that was like the average employee was like the biggest fucking. There was a girl that would bring like a doll, and she would sit there and brush its hair.
Oh my God!
While she was on the phone, there were multiple people that wore tails because they were furries.
Yes.
They would like, yeah, and they would like see each other and be like,
those little foxtails.
Yeah, like they would.
No, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a guy that had like a shirt that was like.
They would bark at each other.
Oh yeah, they were gay as shit. There was this one guy. There was this one guy that had a fucking like a shirt that was like.
Yes.
You know, like Bomb Squad coming through or something, but like Bomb Squad was crossed off, and it was like.
Dude, I'm almost dead.
Oh God!
That guy also had like a theatrical cane, like a long cane with like a skull on the top that he didn't need. That he.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, there were so many of those people, but
did they hang out like after work with each other?
No,
no one did.
There was a break room that always just smelled fucking awful.
He's wasting my spells.
Yeah, there was like I remember there was one hot girl that worked there.
Oh, I fucked her.
Again, because it was like I was cool. I had supreme confidence. I just like went up to her and was like, "Hey, yeah, we should like hang out sometime." I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" She like turns around. She's like, "Hi, I'm Cassandra," and she was like just hot, but a complete nerd.
Oh, no.
I was like, "Oh, never mind. I'm sorry."
You notice the foxtail hanging out of her
and
skirt.
Talked to her for like 10 minutes, and then.
Dude, come on, man.
Never again outside of
Is
work.
that the girl? Is that the girl's Oreos you ate? The Down syndrome girl or whatever? No, not Down syndrome.
What are you talking about?
Asperger's.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
What? There was
What
a
are you talking
girl. A girl that you said had autism or
Oh, that was in New York when he was dating that
I was
Asperger's
making
girl.
a joke about
Oh,
her being retarded.
yeah, that girl.
I was making a joke about
You can have 2 or 3. The fucking what a monster. Nice tits though.
You wouldn't fuck a nerd that was hot, dude?
It would like she smelled bad. Like she had she didn't smell bad, but she had that smell bad aura where it was like this is just. No, I lost interest.
I know what you're saying.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know what particular nuance or what it was in the context of that situation.
I know what you mean.
That made me pull the plug on that.
Because there's a vibe of like not just nerd, but like just uncool in like a high school way. Like
that I'm fine with. It was just there was something like from 20 feet away. It was like she's like pretty. And you're like never mind.
It's like the Ren and Stimpy close-ups. It's like
sort of like that. Anyhow, there was one time at that call center where there was this guy, like we didn't have assigned seating or anything. We just had these like small cubicles, and there's this guy 2 cubicles across from me, and all the cubicle dividers were like translucent, so you could see through them sort of. You had like some degree of privacy. And this guy would bring his laptop and just watch Legend of Zelda Wind Waker videos. And he was like sitting right next to his boss. And he's on the phone with somebody. He's like, "No, sir, click again on that section. Click again." And then he would mute the phone, be like, "You fucking imbecile! You fucking piece of shit!" And unmute, like, "Just keep trying. Just you'll find it. You'll click on the right thing. Mute. You cunt! You fucking cunt piece of shit!" Well, like, like Zelda is like hopping around in the fucking background, and like it's like boss has to come over and like put his hand on his shoulder and be like, Jeremy, calm down. Eventually he lost it and like hung up on the guy. And he's like, "All I want is to make my fucking hot chocolate." And the boss had to like go into the break room and make his hot chocolate for him and bring it back to him. And it's like,
good God,
pull that man off the front lines. He's shell shocked.
There's too much for him being a fucking man, dude. Maybe Republicans are right. The call center was too much for that guy, dude. What a piece of shit.
Well, what's hilarious is like Yeah, it's, like 10 years ago, everyone bitched about like you call a call center now, you get some guy in India.
Oh, they do a way better
I know
job.
his name isn't Tony.
Yeah.
He's lying to me saying his name's Tony. It's like, why do you need to know Vikram's name?
Yeah.
It
exactly.
doesn't fucking matter at all.
He's
his
polite,
name
he's
is
quick.
Tony because of people like you.
Yeah.
And fucking complained about his name being Vikram.
Yeah.
But I do that. I have to call Amazon all the time because like fucking every courier service in New York is like trash. And I know there's a UPS guy that listens to the show. And
Shuts out.
He probably
My
hasn't.
UPS guy.
He probably hasn't delivered
He was
shit.
at Skankfest.
He
that
probably
guy.
hasn't
Yeah.
delivered shit outside of New York where things actually show up fucking 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a 50% failure rate when I get shit. And I do everything through Amazon now because it's fucking easier. But half the time it requires like calling Amazon customer support and saying like, yeah, UPS isn't delivering this shit, so get on them. And Amazon,
wild, dude.
Amazon has like way more leverage than you do as like just a consumer.
Right.
Because they'll call up UPS and be like, yeah, we're going to have this driver thrown in jail. Deported and
Hell yeah, dude. Bezos, baby.
yeah, dude, most of the time I'll get like a Malaysian person that'll help me
In the call center?
and they're so much more effective.
Polite.
Oh, yeah.
When you get like just some fucking bitch from
Oh my god.
Nashville
Yeah.
or wherever the other one is,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
How good afternoon. How dare you call Amazon? My name is Tanisha. How may I hang up on you today?
Yeah, they
I
always
will
say
not be
you're yelling.
taking notes.
All right, I'll
On
see you
this
guys all in
call,
just Skills
my
chat.
hands
It's
are
actually
busy
crazy. I
right
just
now.
lost all my viewers when he went live.
I
So.
will not remember any of this, and it
Yeah, I
will go
guess.
into the computer.